All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing in a minor league golf tour event at the Champions Club at Summerfield. Again, we are going through a little swing change. I'm going to drop those overlays of what I've been working on. You've probably seen it in a bunch of my social channels, but we're going to use today to play golf under pressure with a swing change, because honestly, the goal is to be in peak season form come January 1st when the Korn Ferry Tour season starts. And these are perfect training grounds. We have tons of great players out here. Tons of guys that are going through Q School, tons of guys with status on the Korn Ferry Tour, PGA Tour Americas, the Challenge Tour, and then even some PGA Tour guys playing these things. So the minor league golf tour has been a perfect training ground for me, and I'm excited to get out there today. We got perfect weather today. The course is extremely tight from what I've seen on my overview app. So yeah, it's gonna be a good test. We're gonna get the pressure going, and hopefully we'll go out there and get a little dub. So I'm gonna take you guys through me. We're gonna walk through every shot, walk through how I'm feeling with the swing change, and then walk through how I use today as a perfect training for this swing change. Because yeah, side note, the range is great. I can grind on the range, I can get my swing in a perfect spot on the range, but you're just working on timing, hitting ball after ball. You're not gonna really know where you stand until you get out there and you compete under pressure in a tournament format. So that's that for me today. I'm about 3-4 days in, so I'm not expecting much, but again, I'm gonna try to win this golf tournament. That's the plan. I'm a good golfer, I know I am, and I know I can. So let's go do it, and let's see you out there. All right, let's see. We want to keep this short of that tree on the left. It's like a 5-iron. All right, guys. Well, we are back for another minor league golf tour event. The last time that we filmed one of these, we actually won in a playoff. We'll drop the little thumbnail to that video right here, but that was really fun. We're gonna see if we can do it again. A little bit more of a challenge today, like we talked about. We're working through a little swing change, tight course, but really good opportunity to work on the game and get better. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. All right, we got 126 pin, 120 front, wind's helping a little bit. It's like a 123 shot. I don't really know how soft these greens are, but with how soft the fairways are, I'm gonna play for it to spin. So we're gonna go full gap wedge and then right at it. Thank you. Stop. Stop. Wow. That thing ripped so hard. So for today, I wanna really get held accountable with working on that swing change. Keep an eye on it for me, guys. I mean, like, look at the top of my swing. I want that club face to be on the other side of the shaft. In those old videos, you can see the club face is actually on the opposite side, so the weak side of the face. I'm trying to get on the strong side, and then I can rotate through the ball. So using today to really ingrain that. But again, like we're trying to play golf. Nothing matters once we get around the green, so that's all the same. And that's sort of what I'm best at, is putting and chipping and getting the ball in the hole. So in addition to the mentality. So the mentality doesn't change. It might be a little bit more stressed today, but it doesn't really matter. What we can focus on is what we can focus on right now, and I got about 16 feet for birdie. So let's see if we can roll this one in. Thanks. All right, well, 1 under through 1. Good little 6-iron off the tee. Really good gap wedge that spun back a ton, so noted going forward. These greens are very soft. Fairway is very soft. Not going to get much run out. And then a really strong putt to start the day. These greens are actually very fast and very pure, so pleasant surprise. On hole number 2 now, 173. It's going to be pins back or right, so I'd rather be a little bit short left. So between an 8 and 9-iron, depending on where this wind is. But yeah, can't ask for a better start. Let's keep rolling. All right, I'm gonna go with 8-iron, knock it down, and try to play a little low cut in there. Wind's definitely helping. Keeping it low, get it out of the wind so it doesn't soar on me, but same thing. Square, square. Thanks. All right, one quick note. Today we're playing with Patrick Sheehan and Daniel Obremski, 2 great players. Like I kind of mentioned in the intro to this video, there are so many good golfers that play in these minor league golf tours. So if you are an aspiring pro, just coming out of college, don't know where to start, or if you just want to try out pro golf and see where you stand, the minor league golf tour has been awesome. I play in it whenever I can, whenever I'm back home, and I think you should start there. It is a great way to prep for Q school, a great way to prep for events, and if you're an amateur, they have an amateur series or an amateur category that you can just join and play some golf if you want to play some competitive golf. It's based in the southern Florida, Jupiter, Palm Beach Gardens, Miami area, upwards to Palm City and up here. But yeah, it's a great way to practice and work on your game. So shout out minor league. A little bit of a misread there. I was trying to play that just outside right and thinking it was going to come back down, but didn't read it. When I read these Florida greens, I typically look for grain first. That grain was going a little bit right to left, a little into me, so as we slow up the hill, right, left, and then I look for any slope. Usually the grain will go with the slope, but sometimes down here in Florida you get some weird funky things, and I go with the grain, especially if it's dying at the hole. It's going to rip it with the grain. So yeah, a little misread, good 3, really good 8-iron in there. And yeah, now we got another interesting hole. This is gonna be a really good test just from trusting start lines, because I mean, you'll see, it's just jungle everywhere. But you gotta trust that there's space out there. Seems like you wanna hit it just about 240. Leave me about 170 in. All right, hole 3, 4. Thank you. All right, yeah, I mean, the golf course it's a good golf course. The greens are in perfect shape. Like I was just mentioning, it is very, very visually intimidating. You don't really know where to hit the ball, so you gotta trust what you see on these apps. Got my Garmin rangefinder that I'm shooting a few things with. I don't have the watch on today. Typically I would, but it ran out of battery, so. Found another fairway here. Probably gonna have about 170 in, and yeah, keep the ball in the fairway, will be all right. This pin on number 3 is 24 on, 10 from left. If you guys haven't seen, this is what a typical pin sheet looks like for us. So it's on 14, 8 from the right, and then knowing that information, I can pick my target. So on hole number 3, it's 24 on, 10 from the left. So it means I have space short and right of it. So I can shift my target a little bit right. Some of you guys use Decade. Decade's a great system to use. If I was using Decade, this is where I would aim. We have 180 yards to the pin. So Decade says take 5% of that, which would be 9 yards. And then that means I have to aim 9 yards from the edge. If there's trouble left, then I can add 1 or 2. And you got to label 1, 2, 3, depending on how difficult it is. 3 would be hazard, 2 is really hard up and down, 1 is easy up and down, 0 is like auto up and down. Let's call left a 1. So that means 9 plus 1 is 10. So I'm aiming 10 yards left of the edge of the green. The pin is 10 yards left from the edge of the green, so I can actually aim directly at the pin, knowing that I have enough room on the left and the right to attack it. Now, it's only about 9 yards from the back, so it would say I need to aim 1 yard short. So trying to land at 179 right on it, but I can be pretty aggressive with a shot here. So that's how I use the Decade system. Scott Fawcett is a very, very, very intelligent guy, so I definitely recommend following him on Instagram and checking him out and just utilizing things. I don't have any codes. I'm not affiliated with him in any way. I just think it's a really good system to use, especially if you're trying to understand golf, what would it be called, strategy, in a really, really good way. So that's a system to use. And yeah, let's see if we can hit one in here tight. 180. I'm gonna hit that same 8-iron hit on the last hole, but instead of hitting that soft cut, I'm just gonna hit it straight. Should get a couple more yards of carry on it and be pin high. So wind is probably helping this 7 yards, so 173. So it's a 170 yard shot. Got my 8-iron. Come on, let's really feel this feel. All right, looks pin high. Actually got a nice bounce to the left there. But that's what I want to see. For me, it's been really scary because when I shut the face at the top, it feels like I'm gonna hit the ball way left. So my brain is telling me, okay, hit it right. So I'm gonna do a really good job at balancing the two of those and committing to it and trying to find that sweet spot. So yeah, I mean, walking up to the green, I'm just taking a look at the contours. I saw my ball bounce left when it landed, even though I had a little bit of cut on it. So that typically means that the grain is going to be ripping right, left. So these little tiny bits of pieces that I can just remember or look at is going to help me with this putt. Oh, too fast. Jeez. Thank you. All right, hole number 4, par 5. We got a mini driver in the hands. Is that, do we all have the mini driver TaylorMade?
Just a different one.
Yeah, it's good. So I'm like, I don't need a new one. What'd you say? This is the old one, like 3 years ago? Maybe 4 years ago?
Last time I played, you had a Callaway mini.
No, always this one. I've always has it. Yeah, this is the first mini I got. I've always stuck with it.
Dude,
it's good. Go straight.
go straight.
That shouldn't have gone straight, but it went straight. That was a little toey, so I got saved a little bit. But again, it's just weird. It's weird. The longer the club gets, the harder it is for me to commit to what I'm actually trying to do, which is get the club face square at the top. But look back at these videos, guys, and I want to be able to look back and utilize this for when I go and practice. Because again, I got second stage of Q school in about a week. By the time this video is released, it'll be less than a week. Maybe I'll be playing it, but the goal is to get my swing in a really, really good spot. That way, when I get to second stage, I can just play golf and not really think about golf swing, because I don't like thinking golf swing when I'm playing golf. It's hard enough as it is. But yeah, really good start. 3 holes in, 1 under par. Got a par 5, decent tee shot there. Gonna leave myself about 230 probably in, and hopefully we'll be able to give this one a rip toward the green. Yeah, let's go. All right, guys, we're just gonna take a minute to thank today's sponsor, which is Nutrafol Men. I've been using Nutrafol Men's for about 6 months now, and I've seen a significant difference in the shedding of my hair. I haven't had anything crazy in terms of hair loss or anything, luckily, but I want to take preventive measures, which is why I'm taking Nutrafol. Just make sure that my hair, skin, and nails are protected on the long run. I like wearing visors. I like showing off the flow. I was a hockey guy, so you know, having that lettuce coming out of the back of the hair, it's just it's a part of the game. Look good, feel good, play good. But one big thing about Nutrafol, that it's actually NSF certified, meaning that the vitamins, minerals, nutrients, every single ingredient that is in Nutrafol actually complies with the anti-doping list for the PGA Tour, the Korn Ferry Tour, NFL, NHL, any sport you want to play. So you can actually take this without worrying about, oh, does it have a drug in there that's banned, or does it have something that might get me in trouble? It's all clean ingredients, 100% drug-free. Just, you know, let's run through. We got biotin, vitamin E, vitamin D, iodine, zinc, and a bunch of other, ashwagandha, a bunch of other great ingredients. So I'm going to put a QR code here. You get $50 off your first 3 months, or $106 off for 6 months if you scan this QR code. Go check out Nutrafol Men's. Appreciate you guys sponsoring this video. Bars are getting strong. Let's keep it going. And yeah, let's go play some good golf now. All right, 216 pin. Wind's down off the right. Oh, wow. Mostly off the right, actually. Front pin, let's go 5 iron. Try to cut it in there. Leave it, wind. Thanks. That was really solid right there. Little knockdown 5 iron, trying to cut it up against the wind. If you saw that ball flight, it kind of came back with the wind. So really trying to fight it, but you're not going to try to start that over the hazard on the right. So that was a really well executed shot. Got a putt for eagle, probably about 25, 30 feet. And yeah, you know, if you're interested in stats, at the end of the video, I'm going to do a little rundown of my stats from this tournament so you can see if I gained or lost shots on every single one of my shots using the Decade app. So stick around to the end of the video. If you honestly just want to see stats, go to the end of the video, but I'd honestly prefer if you watch the video and see the shots. And then I'll talk about a little bit, that 5 iron from 218, was that a good shot according to the stats and versus PGA Tour average, or was it average? So at the end, we'll go through every single shot and talk through it. All right, pretty good distance control there. Got a little look at eagle, probably about 28 feet. Gosh. Hit that one a little bit further than I wanted to, but gotta get adjusted to the speed of the greens. Take a 4, move on. Looks like one hits me about 260 off the tee. All right, we got hybrid. Looking at that American flag out there. Winds off the right again, same as last hole. Ah. Spit it. Okay. Does it open up over there?
I have no idea.
Yeah, neither do I. We'll see. All right, well, that's kind of what I feel like is gonna happen with this swing change, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to happen. Just gotta make a little bit better swing. It doesn't really open up as we're coming up here, so I'll probably be having to drop because it's a hazard. But we'll take a quick look. If not, we're dropping pretty far back and we'll see what we can do, but let's take a look. Where that tree's overhanging, that sort of thing?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, I didn't see it up here. Actually, let me take a quick look. Just see. No, it's not even worth looking in there. You do not want to be in there. So, not great. Hazard ball off the tee, which isn't fun. But we're gonna make sure we take the right drop here and put another marking on my ball. Get that American flag on there. We spoke about it earlier. We know we're gonna be going through some adversity today, one way or another. So this is it. Obviously made some really good swings in the first couple holes, but I'm not expecting to be perfect. Golf is not a game of perfect. It's a game of playing with what you got. So gonna be a really good mental test in here, sticking with it all day. We're out of position now, which is okay. Trying to get back in position. So we have 201 yards, which is a lot of yards. 1, 2, I'll probably just drop this in here anyway. Okay. 201 yards, winds off the right. Pin is 17 on. So we're gonna hit a 6-iron, 201, winds off the right. I might get a little bit of jump. No, I don't think so with that lie. So it's a little knockdown 6-iron. 7 is not enough. I wanna make sure I get myself a little putt for par here. So I'm trying to hold it up against that right to left wind. Okay, and that's what we don't want. We don't want to compound errors. It's like I was out of position, just get it back in position. Don't chase that pin, and I didn't try to. I actually did a really good job at hitting that little fade. It was fighting the wind the whole time, but I just started a little too far left. Gotta just ingrain that. The face is gonna be shut there, so I gotta rotate and let it just be really, really subtle and not roll over going through. So, okay, now we gotta really tricky up and down, so let's do it. All right, tug that ball a little left, pins left, means I'm short-sided, really tricky up and down. But I don't know until I get to my ball. We'll see, maybe we have a really good lie and it's not that hard, so I'll bring a couple clubs over and figure this one out. It's really good opportunity to work on the short game because this is as tough as it gets. Really tricky lie. It's actually sitting up, which is nice, so I can clip it, but don't got much green to work with. But yeah, let's lock this in. Why not? Make a par the hard way.
Nice.
Thank you. Thanks. Thanks. Good down. I had a really good lie over there. Thank God. If he was down, it would have been a little bit dicey. Well, 5 is better than 6, so really good putt. Wasn't the best chip. Came out low and hot. That's something I'm really working on going into this off season, is to get away from that low and hot jumper. But I had enough spin on it where it stopped and left myself about 6 feet for par, and that was a really, really good putt. So bogey, but not the end of the world with the lost ball. So 125, par 3 on number 6 here. Let's Let's get this one back. 125, there's not much behind it, left of it, or short of it, so gotta be really, really precise and control the spin on this one. Nice. Thank you. I went with a 46-degree pitching wedge there. I'll talk about it in the cart. That was a really tricky one to get yourself to aim far enough left because you saw all the marsh and all the hazard. You did have a little bit more room, but that was actually me learning from myself from the first hole. On hole number 1, I spun it all the way back. I ripped it all the way back. And on this one, I had the same exact number, but I went with a pitching wedge instead of a gap wedge. So that way the spin rate would drop tremendously and it wouldn't rip back. You can see that ball is about 6 inches from its pitch mark and about 6, 7. All these young kids are gonna love that I just said that. From the pin. So we got about a 6, 7 footer for birdie here on this little par 3. Be nice to knock this one in, but again, focusing on what I can control, which is my start line and my speed. If it goes in, great. If not, whatever. So let's go. Come on. Oh my God. Gosh, that was a really good roll. I really thought that I hit my line, my pace there. Did everything I could. It's one of those things that are just frustrating, but you gotta let it go. It's golf. You're not gonna make every single putt. So on to the next, hole number 7. Let's see what we got. Huh. I mean, this is kind of drivable. You know, guys, I'm just gonna go take a quick look up there. Being that I have never played here, it is pretty enticing to go for this green, but now that I'm driving up here, it is way further left than I initially thought. Is it worth it? Is it not? I don't know. I haven't played here, didn't play practice rounds, so I can't really tell. From what it looks to me, obviously if I get it on the putting surface, yes, it would be worth it, but there's not much green to work with, and if I think I'm just gonna hit it out here to a wedge distance and then hit one in there close. It doesn't really make much sense to go for this one with not much room up there, so gonna lay up, unfortunately for you guys. I know it's boring, it's not exciting, whatever, but birdies are exciting, so let's go make one of those. All right, into the wind, get a mini. Thank you. A layup. If I hit 4 and the layup area was super tight, so that's why we hit mini to try to push up a little bit further. It drifted a little bit left on me as it was falling, but it should be fine. I hit it hard, so it should be up there past the corner. Hopefully it's not too close. Hopefully it's in the fairway. Hopefully whatever, but hopefully whatever. It doesn't matter. Just go find it. See what happens. Yeah, it's got to be good. That was a really well-struck mini driver there. All right, 94 yards. Trying to control the spin again. We're going to have to do that all day today. 94, pins up front, winds down. I'm looking at a 92 shot, really low spin here. It's my half, 56 degree. Let's knock this one there tight. That's it. Spin. Spin. Okay, thanks. Hopefully it didn't spin too much. I started yelling for it to spin. You know, when you're a little bit more dialed, say we're playing mid-season form and we know exactly which way the slopes are, we've got our green books that tell us the angles. I would actually have landed that right of the pin. You can see that ball take off to the left. I didn't know that the slope went a little that way, so those are the little things that separate players. It's like if you knew that, okay, try to aim it right. That doesn't mean I'm always gonna land it right at the pin. I'm gonna do my best to, but I'd be, instead of 8 feet, I'd be 4 feet, and that's a lot easier putt. So we got a good look here. Let's go knock this one in. Thank you. Thanks. Come on. All right, like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, got one there, about 8 feet. And I also changed my mind completely on this whole stat thing. I'm not gonna go through every single shot after the video. That can be its own video, and it's gonna take a lot of time. I need to focus on practicing, so I'm not gonna do that. But what I will do is I'm gonna put my stats at the end of the video, a breakdown of them, and you can just look through them. You can see them. I'm not gonna analyze them, but it will have all the data you need to see shot by shot where I gained, where I lost, whatever it might be. So I'll leave that on you guys. If you want me to do a video actually with Scott Fawcett, he's reached out and offered his help to do something together. So if you want it, comment in the video and say, yeah, we want that Scott video, because he's got a lot of information, he's got a lot of knowledge. So yeah, let me know. Okay, it's just a driver trying to hit that right bunker. Should be good, right?
I saw it land.
Okay. That was a little bit close. The wind started pushing that ball hard to the right. I don't know if you saw on camera, but I mean, I thought I hit a really, really good golf shot. Went to pick up the tee early, and then it just started sending it to the right. I thought the wind was dead into. What are you gonna do? It should be over. So we'll take a look. Okay, well, that is called the plugged lie. And it's a free drop for those that don't know. You do not have to play that as it lies. Okay, let's see. All right, while he's not with me, we're just gonna give a quick little shout out to Nick, who's filming today's video. My boy Gary, who you guys all know, couldn't do it today, so Nick dropped everything last second to come out and film, so we're gonna link his socials and everything down there, but in the description. Appreciate him, appreciate you, Nick. Thank you very much. All right, let's get back to it. Got about 210 to this par 5 green. I'm in a very mushy, swampy area, but I've got a pretty good lie. Let's focus on the positives. Got a 5-6 4-iron in my hand, and or should I say 6-7 iron in my hand, and then, you know, you never know. All right, we gotta stop doing that. Goodbye. We got 212 pin, 200 to get over the bunker. I like a 210 shot, 5 iron. Similar to that other par 5, we're gonna try to work it in from left to right. Take a little bit of speed off of it. Okay, see our shot here. Oh, bunker, took too much off it. Dang. Gosh, I thought that was so good. The wind just caught it a little bit more than I expected it to. Gosh, that was so close. Everything about that was really nice. Kept that face really good going back. Held it off, played that little cut shot. Just wasn't enough club. We'll see what we got. Maybe it's plugged, maybe it's not. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. But we got a little bunker shot coming up. Get to work in the short game. And that's what we're out here to do. We're out here to work on the game and get better. So this is a good opportunity to do that and see where the short game's at. So let's knock this one there close and get a little look at Birdie here. All right. Wrong side. Stop. Gosh, man. How does that do that? All right, well, that was not what we were looking for. In a good spot off the tee, hit 5 iron into par 5, and then leaving the bunker, hit a bad bunker shot, and then walk away with the 5. So a little bit deflating, but eyes forward, move forward. It's done. We will learn from it and be better. It's not gonna hit by any cars. Thank you very much. So yeah, hole number 9, hole number 9. Another opportunity to be great. Let's see what we got. Hole number 9 is a par 4. Looks like you just hit something out there about 225 is all you want. Yeah, all right, we got 4 iron. Just trying to get this ball at that stick, which you guys won't be able to see, but it's like over these weeds. So tricky little visual. Let's commit to the line. Thank you. Okay, down the middle. That's all we want. That's, committing to my swing. It's hard. It's really hard to commit to this new swing when there's trouble everywhere and when you don't really know exactly where you're looking. So we'll take it. Got a little shot in the fairway now. Come on, let's keep pressing. We're probably like, I know Patrick, the guy I'm playing with, we showed you earlier in the video. Patrick is 3 under. What am I? I'm 2. So we're at least losing to one person in the group, and I know there's a lot of other good players out there. So we gotta get our pedal down, make some more birdies, and let's not make more birdies. Let's get more looks. Don't get too far ahead of myself. Let's get some more looks. The birdies will come, and yeah. Pin is all the way back, middle, 186 to the back. It's either flighted 7. I'm gonna go flighted 7. I'd rather be a little short than long here. Go! Ooh. It kind of looked maybe a little long. We'll see. There's a little bit left of the target. Hopefully that's just a little visual and I actually got on that back tier and I'm putting, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I'm on the green. Okay. Putt for birdie. That was a little higher than I wanted to. It just launched. I guess the next step for me with the swing change would be working on knockdowns and shot shaping. Right now, if I can just make good contact and it goes the right distance and it's straight, we're happy. All right, let's get this going. Let's give a little run here. Really good pace. Get some momentum going in that back 9. Solid par. Push that a little bit. All right, through 9 holes. We're 2 under par, 3 birdies, 1 bogey. Pretty solid. Like it's always could, woulda, shoulda played better. This, but focus on what I did, and I've hit a lot of really good shots. I would like to have some back. I'd like to maybe hit a couple in a few different places, but that's sort of the name of the game. We're gonna do the best we can moving forward. We're gonna learn from what we had done and the mistakes we made on that front 9. But I'm pretty happy with what this was. This was a day to come out here and just work on things under some pressure, try to compete, and we're in the mix of it. Let's go fire a little low on this back 9. About 3,500 yards, par 36, 2 par 5s, 2 par 3s, and the rest of them are par 4s. So come on, let's go. Time to rock and roll. Time to put the pedal down and see if we can get some more. Let's go get some more opportunities. All right, we have mini driver, and we're looking right at that pin in the distance. Come on, let's really do a good job with this swing in the back 9. Really commit to it. Nice. Mini dogs. Come on, let's get some looks. I don't like losing, no matter what it is, no matter what I'm trying to do. Let's play some golf. That's the annoying thing about golf is you can't like amp yourself up. You can't like pump yourself up because that just makes you play worse. You gotta like calm down, take a breath, like chill, and then focus on the present, not like the end, which is obviously winning or making birdies or whatever it is. But all right, let's be boring again. Let's get back to calm. 94 yards. I feel like we've had that quite a bit today. This pin on number 10 is up against that backside, so we want to keep a little bit short of that. So let's go 91 shot downwind, around 85. 85 golf shot. We've got a 60-degree wedge. That's my 3/4 shot with this. So right at it, 85-yard shot. Stop. Thanks. I took off right. That was bizarre. Should be in a good spot though. Really good shot. I like how that launched low. Whenever you're hitting wedges and you're like on track, man, if you have access to it, try to get your launch to 30 degrees. For me, that's optimal. All right, so quick note on reading Bermuda greens. If you just look at where it's shiny and where it's dark, that'll tell you where the grain is. When it's shiny, that means it's lying down. So if you zoom in over there, you'll see that the grain's going that way because it's very shiny. So my putt should go right to left. It's a missed opportunity. 9-footer up the hill, right to left. I don't know what it was. I was telling you guys, grain's going right to left. Should go right to left. But visually, it just didn't look like one move. I hit that inside right, cut across the hole. So, got to trust a little bit more. But hit a good putt. Yeah. So I mean, like guys, that was a perfect example of I kind of saw it, I knew it, but I had missed one earlier that didn't break with the grain. So I second guessed myself. I got to stick to what I'm actually confident in, and that's reading greens, and that's looking at grain. And I walked you guys through it. I knew it was gonna break right to left, and it did. Grain typically grabs putts as it slows down, so it did exactly what it's supposed to do. I needed to just play that a little bit more. But on to the next. It's a great opportunity there, but we're gonna have a lot more opportunities. So keep the head up, keep the chin up, let's keep pushing. All right, hole 11 is another interesting hole. The nice thing about playing these minor leagues is that you got a cart, so you can just take it on up, see what the hole does, see if it's worth it, especially for me who's never been here before. Some guys have played here. Is it an advantage? Yeah, a little bit, but not that big a difference if you can drive up here and see what you got to do. So it looks like it's got about 330 yards to the middle of the green. Gotta make sure they're not on the tee. They're not. And to me, it looks like it is worth it to hit it up here. I mean, it's definitely tight. Yeah, I mean, I'm here to push myself. I'm here to practice hard shots. I can hit a 4-iron down the middle and then hit a wedge on the green, but am I really gonna like get better by doing that? Probably not. So let's get uncomfortable a little bit. Let's try to push it up there. And yeah, let's go for it. Come on. All right, we got driver in the hands. We're gonna try to hit that nice hard cut, winds off the left, and then feed it in to that pin, which is just over that bunker, just right of that bunker. Cut. All right, thanks. Okay. Just a little left of the green. Okay, we have about 40 yards, and it's a back pin. So try to hit a little low, bop, bop, and stopper. Give myself a little look here at birdie. Sit, stop. Just gotta go a little right, left. Thank you. All right, we made a birdie. That was a really good roll. Another 9-footer. We've had a lot of 8, 9-footers. It's nice to see that one go in. All right, 202, we're going 6-iron, just right of it. Thank you. Thanks. That shot I want to look at. I felt like I really kept it square at the top and I did a really good job there. So that's what I'm trying to get every time. All right, that was a peach of a 6-iron from 202. It was right at it the whole way, holding it. I was trying to finish it a little bit right, but that's why we use decade. That's why we choose targets that are right. So if it does go a little bit left, it's still on the green. What else is there to say about that shot other than that was exactly what I'm looking to do every single time. That was a really, really good golf shot. The wind pushed it left at the end, so got about 12, 15 feet for birdie on a 200+ yard par 3. If you do that a lot, you know, we're gonna get places, and we're gonna be playing some other tours, let's just say, going forward. If I can do that a little bit more often. So I'm gonna give myself some props after a good shot, but now your lock back yanks 12-footer. Let's go make it. Wow. No break. Bad read. That was a really, really good chance, and I hit a good putt. Maybe I pulled it a little bit. I wasn't trying to play it that far out on the edge, just trying to probably play it half a ball, and it looked like it was 2 balls by the time it got halfway there, so either a misread or a slight pull. Good opportunity there. Par 5 now, 552 yards. These par 5s have been interesting. This one looks like a good driving test. Again, this is what we're out here to do. We're out here to practice our tee balls, practice our game, and that's what we're gonna do. So let's go. So, I mean, what you see is what you get here. Pretty tight hole. I'm trying to hit about 315 down the middle, but this is find your target and hit it. Got a little target out there. Is that 150 post? Let's see if we can hit it there. That was perfect. Like that iron shot and that driver, exactly what I'm looking for. Tough hole. I just watched the guy before we hit it into the hazard, you know, some pressure, and felt it close and then ripped my hands left and hard and had that face enter the ball super square. So, I mean, that's like these little, if you can just get, I mean, that's what keeps people coming back to golf is like one shot every day. And that was that shot for me. Really, really, really good drive. It's going to give me an iron into this par 5. So, yeah, let's go make the most of it now. Come on. The pin is, this is hole 13. It's on the right side, so I know I have more room left of the pin, so I'm actually going to take it even further left. I'm going to go 202, 6 iron, and aim it a little bit further left than what we had just found. Go! Go! Thanks. Just short, little toey, but good distance, good shape. But just short front pin shouldn't be too bad. Try to get this up and down. All right, guys, I actually don't really have to be doing this, but I want to like really thank Nutrafol and all of my other sponsors just for supporting the channel. This has allowed me to be creative, to show you guys an inside look of what it's like for a pro golfer to come out here and play and work his way around the golf course. And I really couldn't do it without them. So any sort of comment, any sort of like, any sort of just engagement on this video has really helped me. If you want to subscribe, great. But again, I'm not doing this for the subscribers, the this, the that. It's like, it's the passion of the game. It's to share what it's like to chase this dream of being on the PGA Tour with you guys. And in doing so, supporting the channel helps me. It pays for all the content. It pays for guys like Nick and Gary and the guys that you've seen come out there and help me film these things. So I do appreciate it. I appreciate the sponsors. Appreciate you all for your support. So let's get back to the golf. We got a little chip here for Eagle. Let's try to knock it in and get going here. Go! Ah! That was so grainy back there. You got 5 feet for birdie. Thank you. All right, we'll take a little 4 there. Wasn't my best chip, but really good roll. Had 5 feet up the hill. Pretty dang straight. Played it inside right. Went in the center, so that is a birdie. And it was a good birdie. Now we got a little par 4, 387. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep hitting some good shots. Let's keep committing to the swing. That's the mantra. Let's keep going. Yeah, the wind should be off the right. So foreign, not that cart. Wind's off the right. A little thin, little push, should be fine. Appreciate you guys that are watching this video all the way through and trying to pick up as much information as you can. This is for, like, these videos are for people who really want to know what it's like to be a pro golfer, how to get better, and all the little nuances, all the little information you can pick up here and there. So appreciate you guys. That wasn't my best strike, but I did take a club off the tee that wasn't going to get me in trouble. And I think that's half the battle out here, is knowing your shot pattern, your shot dispersion, and then picking and choosing clubs that will allow you to, you know, with a miss hit, end up in a fine spot. If I took one more club on the same exact line, I'm in the bushes. If I took one more club and I turned it over, I'm in the bushes left. So this was the widest part of the fairway. I'm in the rough, but I've got a chance here to get this one up and down. This is hole number 14, pins right in the middle of the green. It looks like there's a slope in the green, a little tier, but I can't really tell. So I'm gonna go check that out and then pick a club. We have 120 to the pin. It looks like there's a slight tier, but not, or sorry, a slight front, back to front, but not really a tier. So with this jumping lie downwind, it should release a little bit. Just trying to land it a little bit short, like 115. And then with the wind, play it about 112. And then let it release up to the pin and knock it in for birdie. Gap wedge, 52. All right, that wind's starting to pick up a little bit. So I'm gonna drop it down to a 110 shot. Stay. Thank you. All right, a little short. I thought I was gonna release a little bit. It just kind of plopped. So, and we're inside 10 feet for birdie. It's a really good shot. All right, looks like we got about 5 feet again for birdie. Pay attention to this putt here, because he's basically putting on the same exact line. So, just making sure that I'm in a good position to watch this putt. Definitely going a little left. Oh my God, James. Oh man, that is extremely frustrating. Just let the thing break. I just died it to the hole, and obviously it's going to snap when it's grainy and slow like that. Got to keep the pace up a little bit on those uphillers, otherwise it's going to snap, or play for it. So, all right, hole 15. Let's get back into it. Looks like another like 4-iron hole is perfect. Hit a little iron right at that 150 marker. Thanks. All right, maybe I actually should have probably tried to push that up a little bit more. That was one of those ones where I didn't know the course and it looked pretty tight. But again, we're out here trying to practice, and this would have been a really good tight driving hole to work on. But it was a really good 4-iron, so still got to work on the 4-irons and irons and stuff. So probably have a little bit longer in, 9-iron pitching wedge, pins a little bit back, 28 on, 6 on the right. Let's keep getting some looks here. We got to start making some putts. I want you guys to actually guess what my strokes gained would be. Strokes gained off the tee, strokes gained approach, strokes gained around the greens, and strokes gained putting. Guess it now before I release it. See if you're accurate. I guess you can guess it after the 18th hole, but yeah. I don't really know where I'm at, but keep making some good putts, keep missing some good putts. 145, back pin, so it's close. Okay, 145, pins back. There's a little bit of room behind it. Not much. Wind's into. I'm gonna hit 9-iron because I really do. I'm gonna try to start making a little move here. So being a little bit more aggressive. This is my 155, 160 club. So I'm gonna knock it down, take some off it. 145 shot. Go hard. Go! Oh gosh, it's heavy. Just a little bit chunky. Again, that's what I was talking about earlier. With this swing change, I haven't really practiced knockdowns and shot shapes and stuff, so that's the next step. That was just a little bit heavy. Direction was really good. Contact, not so much. It ended up not being like terrible. We got about 25 feet, so I actually did get a little bit further back there than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like 40 feet. Oh wait, just kidding. Mine's the really short one. I do have like 50 feet. Oh boy, good distance control work here. Good opportunity to work on this lag putting. It's gonna feed to the right the whole way. I just gotta get this pace. This is a pace putt. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Didn't break. Bad 3-putt. I actually hit a really good second putt. Thought I was going to break. I saw Daniel's break hard, so misread. That doesn't help when you're 70, 60 plus feet away from the hole, so gosh, dang it. 3 holes left. We gotta make a little run here now. Come on. So, hole 16, we got 3 holes left. Par 4, par 3, par 5. We've got to focus on this shot, but we got to finish strong here. About 280 that bunker. We want to keep it just short of that. Wind's off the left. It's probably a mini driver. If I want to push it up, I can get aggressive with driver. Something I might think about. Let's see how I feel on the tee. Driver. We came in to work on some things. It's a good test here. All right. Dog into the wind, a little off the left. We're trying to have it come down on that 150 marker there in the distance. Playing a little fade. Sit. Sit a little. Hit a wind. Yeah. Fairway. So like, that's exactly what we're trying to do. We're out here, tighter hole, uncomfortable. I want to play well. I don't want to shoot a million in front of you guys, but I pulled driver. That's what I should have done on the last hole. Maybe I would have made bogey. It would have changed everything. So that's golf. Gotta just grab a pair sometimes. Reach down, grab a pair. We're good enough to hit good shots under pressure, and that's what we just did. So let's go hit this next one close. 143 into the wind. It's like a 148 shot, knocked down 9. Let's try to do better than we did on the last hole. Oh, that just went straight through it. I needed the wind to pick up. It's like 25 feet past it. It's a really good shot. Just didn't judge that wind properly. All right, getting there. Felt good. I needed that on the last hole. I need the other one on this hole. Swap the 2 and we're in good shape. Let's go hoop a long one. Not a good read. Par. I didn't read that one very well. Okay, 2 left. No, I'll check the leaderboard just because I want to see. Only got 2 holes left. Gosh, yeah, that bogey killed me. There's a bunch of guys at 4 under. There's a couple guys at 6 under. So let's try to go birdie eagle here in the last 2 for any sort of chance. But not looking good. But that's okay. We're getting better out here today. And you never know. Crazier finishes have happened. All right, we got 186 to the pin. I've got 6-iron in my hand. The wind's off the left. I'm trying to hit just a little low, knock down 1, keep it out of the wind. Come on, wind. That's it.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you. Yeah, just like that. That was 10 out of 10. Really well executed, really well thought out. Got a little look, looks like it's pretty close. Looks like it's within 15 feet. For birdie, this point's a must make. Every putt's, I mean, it's not really must make. My life will be the same if I don't make it, but we're gonna try to make it. I feel like I haven't putted my best today. Made some good putts, but that 3-putt hurts. A couple short ones, but let's focus on what we got coming up, and that's a little 12, 15 footer, probably left to right. I don't know, that was a really good iron shot there. Hit some really good shots today. I'm really happy with what I've done so far today. Too hard. Piece was not good. You know, the line was good, but you're not going to make some putts. You're not going to make all your putts if your pace is wrong. Got to line up that pace and that face. All right, 18, last hole, par 5. It is 562 yards long. One more. Let's go, boys. Come on. And girls, and gentlemen, and ladies, whoever's watching. Appreciate you. One more. Really good driving hole here. Focus on that fairway. Hit it, go home. Thank you. mean, if I get one thing out of today, it is that drive right there. That was absolutely perfect on the tightest hole of the course. When I need to make an eagle to, you know, move up the leaderboard a little bit. We're at 3 under, 1 hole to play. I think there's a couple guys at 4, a couple guys at maybe a guy at 6. I don't really know. It doesn't really matter. All I'm going to focus on is what I'm at, and I need to get a couple more right here, and I can after that beauty of a drive. So really pumped. Really good confidence actually after today. Like that was, I didn't feel good at all coming to this course. That was pretty tight, especially with how I've been playing the last couple days with this new swing change, but I feel like I've done a really good job. I had a lot of good chances on the greens, didn't convert them unfortunately, but yeah, I'm really stoked with how today went. Let's finish it off strong now, come on. Jeez, this hole's a beast, eh? It's gotta be longer than 560, no? Maybe it's just into the wind off the tee, but yeah, like 270. 255 to get over that front trap, 270 pin. It's probably a mini driver. 278 yards. Mini driver. Come on. Gotta hit this really hard. It's into the wind. A little off the left. Mini driver off the deck. Let's roast it. Thank you. That was sick. That keeps us coming back. 2 great shots. I got to finish the day. Let's go hoop this putt. All right, we're getting some of our mojo back. That was filthy. That mini driver off the deck. Gary, when you're editing this video, you need to start with that sucker in some sort of teaser way, because that was nice. Last hole of the day. Need to make an eagle to make something happen. Driver, mini driver to I don't know how many feet, but we've got a chance. Looks like 15 feet. I'm due for a putt to go in. Let's go, boys. Come on. Come on. Let's knock this in. All right, actually we have like 25 feet, maybe 30 feet, but that makes it all that better. Maybe we'll gain a couple more shots here in the putting greens. But yeah, his last hole, you've seen me hit it. You haven't seen me putt this yet, but go to the comments and guess what my strokes gained were. I know I've got stuff to work on. You don't have to roast me, but off season, trying to get ready for Q school, trying to get ready for the season, so got a lot of time to do that. This is just a great prep day, and let's finish it off the right way with a little eagle. Come on. All right, I got downhill, left to right the whole way. The greens have been really fast, so I'm gonna try to trickle this one in there. Thank you. That was a nice 3. It's a good way to finish. Make some shorter ones would be okay, but it's good to see a long one go in. 3 feet, hooped it for a little 3. So that just brings us from 3 under to 5 under, and let's look at the leaderboard. I know I went into that hole needing to make an eagle for any sort of chance, and update. That puts us in 2nd place. Raul Menard is playing behind us. He's at 7 under, so he would need to do something absolutely crazy for him not to win. But who knows? Maybe we can finish a little 2nd, 3rd, 4th place finish here, and maybe a skin there in the last. Hey, how's it going? We're gonna go sign our scorecards now, and then we'll wait for the results of where I finished. We're gonna recap once everyone's done. And then I'll show you guys how much I made and how much the entry fee was, how much we spent for today's minor league golf tour video. So we'll put the stats, where I finished, the expenses, what I lost or what I gained, and then we'll see you guys next time for the next video. We have some special guests coming up. So subscribe if you want to see those videos, some PGA Tour winners, some PGA Tour players coming to this channel. We're trying to play against the best. That's what this is all about. Show you guys a little bit of pro golf and teach you hopefully a thing or two along the way. Shout out to Nick for being out here today. Appreciate you, dog. That was a really fun way to end it. A lot of good, a lot to work on, but that's golf. Hey, we're living, we're learning, we're trying to get better each and every day. Let's go. All right, guys, so we just finished up the minor league tour event at Champions Club, and we're going to take you guys through stats, how I input them, and what they were. For all those that went and guessed what my strokes gained, we're going to find out right now, and then find out how much I spent, and then how much I earned to enter this minor league golf tour event and go from there. So yeah, let's take you guys through it. First things first, let's go over the stats. I write down on this little sheet how far I have been, what I hit off the tee, what I then hit into my second shot, how far it left me, so 18 feet on the first hole. If I make it, I just put a little check mark. So made that 18-footer on the first, made birdie. I'm going to show you guys actually every shot by shot, so you'll get to see which shots gained, which shots lost, if you want. I'm not going to talk through it all because that's boring. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. But yeah, let's dive into it. Okay, so we are on the Decade website. And yeah, I put in all the info. We just finished it up. Penalty strokes. I had a penalty stroke on hole 5, stroke 2. That was penalty stroke. And that's it. No other penalty strokes. Finalize. Now this brings us to this page where you can see what you gained, what you lost, and I can toggle them. So in total, I gained 0.22 shots off the tee. I gained 3.9 approach. I lost 0.33 around the green, short game, and I lost 0.07 putting. So putting, 0. Around the green, I lost about 0.33. You can see it is mostly on hole 8. That par 5 bunker shot was not very good, but I only missed 4 greens. And my approach play was very good, which it normally is. My iron play, I'm very proud of. I'm very good at my irons and wedges. And it showed today, plus 3.9 strokes approach. If I go to these other tabs, I can see all this other information. If you want to pause the video and dive into that, you can. But I'm just going to go super quick, run through it. You got all these things like hole 1, hole 2, hole 3, coaching moments, and there's all these things. So strokes gained, you got shot by shot. And it'll tell you exactly where I lost and gained. So hole 1, tee shot, I gained 0.091. Shot 2, I gained 0.031. Shot 3, I gained 0.83 putting. So this is, I'll scroll through the entire round. Feel free to pause the video and look at it to see which shots I gained, what shots I lost, if you're one of those stats, kind of people. So this is what the whole round looks like, 18 holes, fairway hit, left to right, yada, yada, yada. And then that's really it. I can go then into Decade and see trend reports. I can see how this round stacks up and whatnot. So this was today's round. If we go here, we can see the results. So shout out to Raul Menard. I played with Raul a couple of times. He is a very, very good player. He shot 65 today, won by 2, which got him a payout of $1,230. I finished in second, which was a payout of $700. But I can kind of skin. That eagle putt was so clutch, got me a $62 skin. And then the bonus pool, you can put up more money up front to play for a bonus pool, was $137.50, which came out to a total of $900.36 for today's win. Now, how much did I actually spend to play in this event? Let's go check. I don't really remember. So it's a $245 entry fee. I was making log in. So as you can see here, this is what the minor league golf tour website looks like. This is how much it is to play in every event. The training division is for amateurs or pros who feel like they don't want to spend that much money, so you can play the training division. Obviously, you're playing for a lower purse, but it's a great way to practice and work on your game. Today, I spent $245 in the entry fee, $50 on the bonus pool, and then $20 on the skins game. So $245 plus $70, $315 on the entry fee. I believe that's right. $900 gained, $315 lost or spent, which came out to a grand total of $685. So that's how much I made today in the minor league event. Oh wait, sorry, should be $585 gain, not 600, right? I made 900, spent 315. That would math to 585. So shout out to my degree at Yale University, really coming in there clutch. Okay. And yeah, that's a wrap. We filmed 2 minor league videos. I've won one. Again, we saw that link put in the video. And I finished second, tied second with Chris Whiter, who's another good buddy of mine. And yeah, game's feeling good. Still working on those movements. Got a long way to go. Got a week and a half until second stage 2 school. and I just got to keep notching, keep stacking good days. I've been doing a really good job working on my body, working out, getting in the best mental place, getting in the best physical place, and then getting my golf game in the best golf place. So shout out to Rule for the win. Pretty pumped, pretty proud for my second place finish. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. And we will see you on the next video. Let's go.